Hi, I'm Staff Librarian Emily Milan here from Brooks Free Library today with a little tech talk. Since we've all been stuck inside with this nasty weather, I wanted to give you an overview of our Overdrive ebook and e-audiobook website. You can download ebooks and audiobooks to your devices or read books on your computer from home. So without even leaving the house, you can check out materials from the library. If we take a look at the Brooks Free Library web page, in the bottom right-hand corner, there's an icon that says download, and if we click on that, it will take us to our Overdrive website. So we'll take a look at this. I'll give you a quick overview of how to log into your account, how to search for materials, and how to browse for materials. On our Overdrive website, you'll see that there's a menu across the top in blue that divides the collection into featured collections, ebooks, audiobooks, children and teens, music, and video. We do have some videos online that you can watch as well. Across the top right corner, there's a menu that will take you to all of those different sub-collections within the collection. There's also an account icon and a help icon. We'll start by taking a look at the account so that you can see all the different features within that. If we click on account, it will ask for your library card number and PIN, which I've set my computer up to remember that so I don't have to enter that every single time. So let's sign in and take a look. It starts off on your bookshelf. The bookshelf will show any items that you already have downloaded or checked out. You can have up to 5 items out at a time. There's also a hold feature. So ebooks are just like print books. You can only it can only be checked out to one person at a time. So if there is a title that's in high demand, you will have to place a hold, and the system will email you to let you know when it becomes available so that you can check it out. Underneath holds, we'll see that there's a list feature. The list feature allows you to create a wish list of items that you would like to check out in the future, and I find that really helpful because as I'm browsing the collection, if I come across titles that aren't available to be checked out today, I can always add them to my wish list for later. There's also a settings feature here at the bottom, which is a really important one to take a look at because this lets you decide what your default lending periods are for different items. You'll see that you have options for ebooks, audiobooks, and music. You can choose between either 7 days or 14 days. When you select your default, it turns red. So I'll switch my ebooks to 7 days so you can see. We can switch it to 7 days and then switch it back to 14 days. So whichever option is highlighted in red will be the option that you've chosen for your lending period. That way every item that you check out will be checked out to you for 14 days. Videos are a little bit different. You have an option of 3 days, 5 days, or 7 days. So now that we've gotten an overview of the account and the settings, let's go take a look at the collection. I'm going to head back up here to menu. That will take us, it'll drop down our menu over here. We can browse by clicking on any of these links. So we could look at all fiction, all nonfiction, or by genre, biography, business. We're going to take a look at all fiction under ebooks. So we'll see that we have the covers of each book show up. There are thousands, oops, that was my fault, sorry. There are thousands of books in the collection. We know that these are ebooks because the icon in the upper right-hand corner of the cover shows a book. If we were on audiobooks, it would show a pair of headphones. The icons that are currently gray, like Still Alice here on the top row, it's currently checked out to someone else, so it's not available. Next to it, you'll see that the icon is black. That indicates that that book is available to be checked out today. If we hover over the cover, you'll see that our options change. Since Still Alice is checked out to someone else right now, this little button at the top indicates that we can place a hold. If we look at the other book, you'll see that that button says borrow. The other options here on the cover are this little red bookmark, which if we click on that, it's going to go back to gray. But when we choose red, that means that you've added that title to your wish list. So it's really that easy to go through the collection and add items to your wish list. The other option here in the bottom right corner is more. And if we choose more, it will give us some more information about this book. You'll see that now we have gone to a page that just shows this book. It gives you the title, the author, tells you that you can borrow it, and below that There's a full description of the book as well as comments by other patrons who have perhaps checked it out before. If we were ready to borrow a book, it would pretty much be as simple as clicking on the Borrow button, which would then add the book to your bookshelf and give you the option to download it. You could also read it in your browser by clicking on the Read button here underneath Download. So if we click on Read, you'll see that the book automatically opens right in your web browser, and you can read it here from your computer. There's more information on downloading ebooks in print at the library or on our website at brooksfreelibrary.org. There are different steps depending on the device that you have, an iPad or a Kindle or a Nook, but you always have the option of reading right in your browser from home. As long as you're connected to the internet and you have power, despite all this snow, then you can read from home. It's as easy as that.